So we're here in York City Screen Basement Bar. I'm joined by JB. Thanks for joining us, JB. Otherwise known as Words Escape Me.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm going to call you a performance poet. Would that be the right description, would you say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I write poetry and I perform it, so I suppose so, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different terms in there now. For some people say punk poets and stuff like that, depending on the style of what you do.
So can you tell us a bit more about how you sort of got into performing?
I'd written poetry, well, not so much poetry, but I'd written stuff for a long time. I'd always wrote short stories and bits of songs, and then there was a poetry night in Salford at the King's Arms about 18 months ago, and I went along to that and did that. And then before that, my girlfriend had said, you know, she'd read some of my stuff and said, oh, you need to go out and read it and perform these, if you like. I didn't really think there was a scene for poetry. I knew of people like John Cooper Clarke, obviously. That was the only sort of poet I could relate to, even though I didn't really know a lot of his stuff. And I was always a fan of songwriters, but I couldn't sing, so I had to go at songwriting. I was a rubbish singer. And it just sort of took off from there, really. The last 18 months, it's sort of gone mad, done lots of festivals and done my own fringe show in Manchester, which was quite successful.
Excellent. And you're actually based in York now, aren't you, as well?
Yeah, I moved there about 2 years ago, yeah, because my girlfriend lives from, well, she's from Scarborough originally, but she lives in York, yeah, and I moved there 2 years ago, yeah.
Bit of a different scene to Manchester or Salford?
A little bit, yeah, it's a little bit different, yeah. Well, you know, in Salford you keep a bat under your bed in case you get burglars, but in York you keep a bat under your bed in case your neighbour wants to make a nature documentary.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it is nice, it's nice. I mean, there's nice places all over the country, isn't it? But yeah, it's a nice place to live, yeah, good pubs.
And if people want to see some of your poetry then, or want to come and see you elsewhere around the country?
Yeah, if they go on my page on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com, The Words Escape Me, catch all my stuff on there, man, all the dates are on there, whatever I do. Yeah. I do a lot of stuff all over the north, so yeah.
And do you tweet?
I do, yeah, words, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think it's words_escape me, just type Words Escape Me and you'll find it.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good. Is that a good medium for a poet to kind of...
It has been for me over the last. I only got into it in the last 6 months, and it has been for me, especially with this gig and that. But yeah, I like all social networking. It's good, isn't it? I met my girlfriend on social media. It's all right to say that now, isn't it? But when we first met, we couldn't say that. So.